the tip I want to talk about right now is you want to hit escape or however you go to your main menu. This has discoveries. This is all of the planets that you've been to. And I can click into here. I can see that I have a base on Volivian 3. I can see, okay, it's because I've renamed that planet. This is a true waterlocked planet. And then I can click on it and I can see all the animals that I've discovered. Maybe I haven't discovered them. I've found some things. I haven't found any waypoints, but I can see some more information about this planet. It's got some lithium, which I think is only found on waterlocked planets. I can get some cobalt and some quartzite. We got some storms. There's no data available for any of the life forms, conflict level, or economy. That's probably because it's waterlocked. Ain't nobody there. Right? So there's a good reason. We can also see the planets that I've discovered within that system. In case I want to go back. Here's a dissonance, ancient bones. We can go get some dinosaur parts. I can go get some fungal mold. I can also, it's a dissonant planet, so if I need to get parts for making a sentinel ship or some fuel for a sentinel ship, I can go there and find some of that stuff. Over here, I can, this planet, I can find some more fungal mold, some ammonia if I need it. This has rusted metal. That's super handy, but not required. Cactus flesh. That's pretty cool. Pyrite. You might want, it's up to you. So that's discoveries, right? We can look at all systems. We can look at Gex systems. We can look at Korvax systems, Vy'keen, uninhabited, abandoned systems. Here's all the red planets. Here's all the green class, stellar classes. So if I look at this, let's go back. Yeah, here's a green planet. And I have a base here. This is where I'm getting emerald. And I've discovered some things. There's no planetary fauna. But here I'm getting emerald. So I've marked that as I need to. So purple systems, got a few of those. Thought something said Paradise Planet. I was gonna freak. There we go. This is a place that I've got. Zvit 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is a Paradise Planet. It's abandoned, apparently. Oops. So that's discoveries, all the planets that you've been to, and all that fun stuff. Catalog and guide. You definitely want to take a minute to look at some of this stuff. You got some milestone journeys. We can click on that, and it takes you into the different milestones for the Korvax. Your milestones for the Vy'keen and the Gek. This really tells you about your standing with them. I think 100 is maxed. As you can see, I'm well over that. The different missions that you've completed. See, I've got one more mission to complete, and then I can rank up my standing with the Gek. Total words. I need one more word to learn for the Gek to be a conversationalist or rank up. I think there's 400 or 500 words per life form, if I remember correctly. So anyway, systems visited, smuggling runs done for them, and it's all kinds of fun stuff that you can learn. Exploration milestones, if you want to learn all about that. Survival milestones. Previous expeditions that you've done. Factions, this one's important. Your merchant guilds, mercenaries, explorers, outlaw, autophage. You want to rank these up as much as you can. I believe 100 is the highest that you can get. I think I have 100 in all of them. No, I was working on outlaws because I don't have jack with the outlaws and the autophage. Oh, I got highest rank there too. The reason you want to do that is when you visit a merchant or mercenary guild or whatever these are on a space station or other places, you'll have a better opportunity to get special resources from them for free, and bonuses when you go there and do that stuff. The game is very in depth, but it gives you a lot of information about each guild. Some fun stuff. You can go back to your up at the top again. We can go look at the log. This is where you're going to track main missions and secondary missions. I have not even started this. So I need to get in on this, but you can track whatever you want. I've got to go do a couple of things here. If I want, you don't have to do any of this stuff. You can go do your own thing. This is where you track all your missions, is in the log, and you can set your primary. If it's got this pin, that's going to be your primary goal. And so when you go back out to the map or do things, everything, all your markers are going to switch to go to your current mission. And then options. A lot of people gloss over this, but you can switch a lot of information, a lot of things in here. So take your time and get in here, and temperature, you want Fahrenheit, you want damage numbers enabled or disabled, so you can see how much damage you're doing to creatures and whatnot. I typically have it disabled, but just for funsies, let's change that. You can change your player voice, feminine suit voice for your exosuit. So there's lots of things that you can do in here. Graphics and gameplay. Network accessibility is another one you might want to just look into. Where's difficulty? If you are playing the game and it's taking you too long, because if you're a casual player, like, I don't have 6 days to do this quest, go in here and change a bunch of this stuff. If you want natural resources to be everywhere, click it to abundant. If you don't want to be attacked all over the place, hit relaxed. If you want your sprinting, if you want to be able to run at full speed all the time, go there. Scanner recharge, very fast. Change the game to however you want to play it. There ain't no shame in that. It's your game. You got it. They have these in here for a reason. If you want combat settings, enemy strength, weak, knock yourself off or knock yourself out. Go do that. Make things easier. Inventory transfer range, infinite. Nearby, hyperdrive. I haven't even looked at some of this stuff. Base power. Do you want free, or do you want to have to charge it all the time with power modules? This is totally up to you. Fishing timing auto catch. I did that because I got sick and tired of actually hauling, doing the timing to catch my fish. So I did auto catch. So take a look at a lot of that stuff. Very, very good idea to come in and look and get familiar with all of these different tools at your disposal so that you can have more fun with the game.